Hey Aquarius, how's it going? It's Sergio here. I'm gonna do your tarot reading, see what comes up for your energy right now. Hope you're doing well. As I'm filming this, it is August 27th, so the reading can resonate now, the next day, over the course of a few days or a week. Let's see what comes up for you, Aquarius. And I'm an Aquarius moon, so this should be fun for me as well. See if it resonates. All right. Okay, we have a few things wanting to come out. First card out is the Chariot. There's definitely movement here. Someone could physically be planning a move or moving or traveling. The Six of Cups reversed and the Three of Pentacles. So we have an idea of nostalgia here or memories. Maybe this move or this trip that you're about to take or that you're on right now is bringing up some kind of memories from the past. It could be from childhood, doesn't have to be. Could be from like 6 years ago or so. 3 to 6 years ago is what's kind of coming up for me. Could also be from like the age of 6, if that makes sense, or it could be from a childhood memory or a memory from the past where you were with 2 other people. And I see you with other people kind of working on a little craft project together. It's coming up as very innocent energy with this memory. The Chariot is also a Cancer, so you could have a Cancer around you in your energy right now. King of Swords reversed. That's kind of coming up as like a father figure right now. That kind of called to me as I'm getting my words jumbled up over here, and a lot of things came out. Okay, we have the Empress. I'm going to take the Empress, the Ten of Cups in the world. It's almost like a father figure who may have been bad at communicating. Maybe they didn't talk much. That's kind of coming up, or it could have been a father figure that was like something with the way they spoke was either like a little challenging, or it could have been challenging because they didn't speak much. I don't know why that's coming up, but that's how it's coming up. And then you have the Empress here. So there's the idea of a very loving mother figure. Someone who is very nurturing. So it could be a reading for somebody who had a very strong mother figure growing up, and their father was either like not really around or didn't talk much or wasn't there at all, or they might have been a little hard on them. You have the Ten of Cups here. That's a really good energy. That's like the ultimate happiness, the happily ever after card. And then you have the World, so like a completion of a cycle here. And there's a lot of rainbow energy coming up here, so that's interesting to see 2 cards with all those rainbow colors coming up right next to each other. I feel like somebody, either this is for you or somebody like close to you right now. There's somebody who might be in their 20s or 30s. And that could be the Aquarius that this reading is about. It doesn't have to be, but that's kind of coming up right now. And maybe this person is planning their own family now. They're starting their own family. Maybe they're either moving or going on a trip. If you're not going with like a person that you want to build a family with, maybe in this move or on this trip, you might meet the person that you wind up having a family with. So let's see what else comes up for you. October 21st might be important, or around that time. That's also on the cusp of October 21st, so that's between Libra and Scorpio, right? Could be like a Libra or a Scorpio. Scorpio with the World card, it could be a Scorpio. Could be an Aquarius and a Scorpio, or someone that has Aquarius and Scorpio in their chart. The Magician reversed, all right? You have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords reversed, the King of Pentacles reversed, and the Five of Swords reversed. Okay. Something about this memory where you were working on a project with other people, and I'm getting like a craft project, something with your hands. It came to a stop. Now, you're going to be hearing some kind of news, and so that King of Swords energy that came up as that father figure, there's a Queen of Swords energy reversed now coming up. I don't know if this is a father who might have like remarried. It's not with your mother, it's like a stepmother. You might be hearing something from her. King of Pentacles energy reversed. Five of Swords energy reversed. I'm getting a feeling that during this move, if it is relocation or if it's like a long trip, you might be feeling a little unstable about it. You might have worries. There might be something that you want to say, but you're afraid that if you talk about it, it could cause conflict, and it could be you're worried about how much it's going to cost. That's a message for some of you. And if it's not that, I'm seeing that there could be this idea that maybe someone is a little bit flirty. The woman is a little bit flirty, and it might cause, it's like you got to just be careful with how it might not be meant to be flirty, but in speaking with other people, if it comes off a little flirty, it might cause like arguments. That's something to just be mindful of. It could also be this King of Swords energy, a father figure. I'm seeing like an older male. They might have paired up with a younger woman. And she could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And she might be coming with news, and she might be a little bit like rude, or it might come off like in a distasteful way. Something, maybe the memory also might be about your mother, and then you compare your mother to this new woman, and you see how your mother was just so like loving and always like kind and caring, and something about this other woman, she could be a little bit of you know what. She might have paired up for money with the man, the older man. She might have paired up for money. Something about just not trying to avoid conflict here. The Nine of Swords reversed. Trying to avoid conflict, trying to avoid worry, trying to avoid negative thinking. It could be an item, this craft project that it might be an object that brings back memories. And maybe with this move or with this trip, it's something that you need to bring with you because it's got sentimental value. It might remind you of your mother. Maybe you want to bring it and you can't because this older man is holding on to it. It could be a ring. Doesn't have to be. It could be a ring or like a decoration. The Star. That's your card, Aquarius, okay? Yeah, it's like a card of wanting something. It's almost like maybe there's an object as you move or as you go on this trip or this journey, there's something that you want. It might remind you of your mother. I'm getting a ring or jewelry or decoration. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this would be like material offer, right? And this is not having it. It's coming up pretty strong. There's some kind of object that reminds you of your mother that you want, and that there might be an energy of a man holding on to it. And this younger female energy doesn't have to be someone who partnered up with this man. It could be like a sibling or a family member, like a sister. It could be a sister who has it, and she's holding on to it, and she might have fought you for it, or she doesn't want to give it, and when you ask for it, she might try to argue, and you don't want to argue anymore for it, and you're just kind of sad that you don't have it. It could be red. Yeah, that could be it. It could be a sister that's holding on to an object that reminds you of your mother that you want, but she's kind of being selfish and not giving it up. So that could be for some of you too. I do want to pull maybe like a final outcome card here, because I just see you wanting this and not having it. Someone's holding on to it. There's somebody here who's holding on to it, and you don't want to fight with them anymore. Maybe you've asked for it in the past. It could be something that reminds you of childhood, or it's something that you're moving and you're relocating, and it could be like start with a new family that you're starting, a young family, and you want this really bad and someone's not giving it up. Okay. Pull another card or two for the final outcome here, and then I'll pull an animal oracle card, which I haven't really used in any of my readings yet, so that should be interesting to see what comes up for that. The Three of Wands, it's like you know what you want. You're waiting for it. This is a card of waiting, like you're waiting for it. You might have to take like a plane or like something to move. It might be like really long distance. You might just be packing bags and moving I'm seeing like an airplane, or it could be something like that, like a long distance transportation vehicle. The Devil reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is coming up here. That's a good sign. And this is an idea of letting go of like an obsession. It could be a Capricorn that's holding on to this item. It doesn't have to be. But anyway, I see you getting it. Either it's going to be this object that you get, or you're going to let go. You're going to let go of this specific thing that you want. Because there's going to be, I mean, look at the size of that pentacle, right? Like this is the one you didn't get. There might be something that kind of takes its place. You might find like an alternative to this other object, and it might wind up making you happier. That's kind of what I'm getting here too. Or you might just be focusing on this new foundation, because I do see like the reading starts out with a move or a trip or trying to start a new family. There's a big new beginning here for you, and I see that you're going to be focusing on this new opportunity, this new life. It's going to offer a lot of stability, and it's going to be long term. So maybe you're just going to shift your energy from worrying about this other object or something that you wanted that you didn't get, something that somebody else held on to, and you're going to be focusing on this new chapter. This could also be like, so you've made your choice and then you're just waiting for the next steps, right? Like, I don't really see like a thing of giving up. This is more just like letting go of an obsession. So maybe this object, whatever it is, it could have been an obsession. It could just flat out be money too. Maybe you and a sibling, or you and somebody else were like fighting over some kind of money. It could be an inheritance. It doesn't have to be. It could just be some kind of a gift or money or a valuable item, sentimental item. And this just might be a sign of you like letting go of it and being like, because I see you not wanting to be involved in the conflict anymore. You were disappointed. You wanted it. You didn't get it. And then something about if you just let go of this, You have something good here, right? Start of the reading, end of the reading. You're moving on, you're moving fast to something that holds a lot of potential. And it's yours. Someone can't take this away from you. Whatever this is, it's yours, okay? So if somebody else got away with something, whether it's this item that you want, whether it's money, whatever it is, the advice here is to just let go, because there's been conflict and like obsession over it. And there's something better here for you. Okay? So let me pull an animal oracle card. We'll see what comes up for you. Again, it's the first time I'm really pulling one of these cards, okay? So Aquarius, you're the first one. What do we have? This one wants to come out. The giraffe. And look at that. 2 giraffes in love. It could also be one of them, actually. It could be 2 in love, or it could be like an older one and a younger one, however you want to interpret it, right? It could be like love between 2 people, like romantic, or it could also be the idea of like love between like generations here, right? The idea of somebody watching over you. If someone is watching over you from the other side, that's definitely coming up here. They see what's happening. It's the number 5. So 5 is about change. You're going through a big change right now. Seeing eye to eye. This is a very positive card for you, okay? And with giraffes, they're very tall. They could see what's going on, right? They have a good point of view. It's this idea about you have a very good point of view of what's going on right now, and somebody else is watching over you. And you're supported here in this physical world. You're either with somebody in love, or you have people that deeply care about you, right? So don't get too caught up on this. Don't let the obsession get the best of you. You have something really good and promising here, okay, Aquarius? So I would just focus on that and just try to put this all into perspective, okay? That's another thing about this card I'm seeing, is about having a good perspective, because you do have something good here and it's going to work out for you, okay? So I hope this helps. If you like my reading and you like what I do, please subscribe, like, comment, share. And I'm really grateful to have you watching this. I hope you have a great day and take care. Bye.